Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Monday, December 8th, 2008, and today we're reading in Exodus chapter 20, and we see in this chapter what is commonly referred to as the Ten Commandments, which is the foundational law, really, of that covenant relationship with God, of keeping that covenant relationship with God. So these are the laws that he set. Now he's talking to the children of Israel, or to Moses, and these are the laws that they have to follow to keep that covenant relationship. But it's for them, it's for us as well. So we need to make sure that we know this and always be aware. This is like the foundation, the foundational law. So the first one is, thou shalt have no other gods before me, simply meaning that you shouldn't put anything else before the Lord God. Nothing else comes before God, not your car, your house, your money, your job, not your husband or your wife, your mother, your father, your son, daughter. Nothing else comes before your relationship with God, actually, because if you think about it, all these other things is going to pass away, but your relationship with God is eternal. It's everlasting. So you're not going to be here forever. I'm certainly not going to be here forever. The one that you might be putting before God is definitely not going to be here forever. Your car is not going to be here forever. All these things are just temporal, but your relationship with God has to remain at the forefront of your life. So that's the most important thing. So thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy, which is another one I just want to touch on very briefly, that we talked about even the other day, and how important, because all these commandments are equally as important, but this is how important it is for you to take that one day and honor God and really recognize God, and don't not work, and really rest even as God rested, but really not just resting just to rest, but recognizing God's presence, and you'll be sustained throughout that 7th day. And a lot of times we, like I said, we go through work and we think the more we work, then the more we'll have. But when you work and you continue working, you don't recognize God, and you don't remember the Sabbath, keep it holy, and not take that time off and recognize God, then you actually really putting trust in yourself as opposed to that partnership or that covenant relationship with God, because you're saying, well, I need to work this 7th day. I need to work every day of the week to accumulate as much as I have, as much as I can get. And you're not recognizing that God has said that He'll sustain you, He'll supply even enough for that 7th day. So as you take that time off and recognize and honor Him and remember the Sabbath, then you'll have enough even for that time. So when we do decide to take upon ourselves and work that time and work 7 days a week, we're not only wearing ourselves out, but we're actually Xing God out, because we're taking it upon ourselves, and we're like severing that partnership, because we're saying, oh, we need to do it ourselves. We don't have that partnership with God. So that's another commandment. Remember the Sabbath, keep it holy. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, and thou shalt not covet. So those are the 10 commandments as we get from Exodus chapter 20. Like I said, you want to keep that as a foundation and remember it and memorize it, put it to memory. And that's it for today. Go ahead and create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.